Online, am I audible? Online, am I audible? Can you hear me? Yes. Mm. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good. How are you all? Fine. Good. Let me tell like what we have discussed yesterday. Now, before we go further, yesterday we had our session when some of the people were not there. Okay. And I just want to convey some small message, Ma, before we go further. Did any one of you started looking for jobs? If you go for jobs and check the trails, then you will understand out of all, the most important thing is JavaScript. HTML, CSS actually the school children can do. 100% sure. Basic CSS they can do. When you go for advanced, they may not. And JavaScript is the one which makes the difference to the people. Especially, I want you guys to start looking into from till now, whatever we have discussed are just basics. Now onwards, we will do whatever we do, those kind of things you will get it in real time. Like how we will use it in real time, I will tell you all the things. So I want it like more time to it. I want you to put more focus into it. Especially if you wanna practice, I suggest you some things like free code camp. You go there and practice, or or go to the platforms like Dev2 where you can able to explore more and more regarding these things. See the importance of writing articles as a developer. Someone just write it. These things are really helpful, ma. No one will tell you this, but actually this is kind of great. When you started to write, you will become more. When you started to write, you will become really, really great. Is there anyone in this class till now published at least one article? Is there anyone who did at least one article? No. Why? Because we are so busy. We have so much works. We do so many things. You know how much busy the freshers are? They are so much busy. Whenever they have to prepare a resume, they will take someone's resume template and they will just change the name and give it to the HR. Now, how many percentage of people you think freshers, how many percentage of freshers you think really sit and prepare the resume from starting to ending? Hardly 10. I don't think 10 also. Are you getting my point, ma? See, templates are the worst thing. What is a good resume? What is best resume? You see it. See someone's resume. That is good. But don't mention it in the same way. Automatically it will become monolithic. I want you to make it something creative resumes. Always your resume should stand out to make it creative. But unfortunately, very few people have it, will do it. Are you all getting it, sir? Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Online, are you all there? Yeah. And also, I'm telling it, in case if you stuck at any point, in case if you stuck at any point while doing the JavaScript, you can let me know in the group also. Today onwards, again, I can be active in the group. Okay. So if you have any doubts, just mention in the group so that I will respond it. Okay. Now, last few days, because of the projects, I couldn't be in the group, but now onwards, I will be. Just practice it. Try to complete a free code camp. Try to publish the articles. Share it with everyone. Hmm? Good. Let's start with it, sir. What did we discuss yesterday? We discussed yesterday for each. What is for each? For each is used to iterate all the elements of the array and pass a callback to each and every element of the array. Pass a callback to each and every element of the array. Next. What is this map? For each cannot return any value. Map also will do the same thing. It will go to each and every element of the array, but instead of returning it, map for each cannot return. Instead of being an idle, map will return the values. Map will return the values. That is good. But map will return all the values. If I wanted to return only specific values, if I wanted to return only few values, then I will use filter. What I will use, ma? Filter. Filter is used to iterate all the values of the array and pass only the condition meets whatever the things condition meets. Some will also go to each and every element. Will check at least some of the elements the condition is true or not. Some of the elements the condition is true or not. Every also will go to each and every element, but every will check it like whether it is equal for all or not. Condition should be equal for same, true for all, not only one. Find will find the first element which satisfies the condition. Reduce is used to find the cumulative values. I think yesterday we did so many reduce examples. Okay. Which will take it like cumulative values means it will take previous value, current value, and it will always update the values based on the previous value. Today, we are going to understand something called objects. And also we will understand if today. First, objects. If time is there, we'll do that. Else, we will discuss objects only in detail. Objects. Index.html. Script.js. Exclamation. Enter. Script. Script. Go live. Console. Now, let's start, sir. Let's take an object. If there is an object, let obj equals to open brace, close brace. Every object will be represented by set brackets. Object is represented by set brackets. Arrays are represented by square brackets. If you remember, arrays are represented by square brackets. Objects are represented by set brackets. Where name something like Prasad, age 25. Now, what is the use of object? Objects are real world entities. Objects are real world entities, and each object will have certain properties and methods. Each object will have certain properties and methods. Now here obj is the object name. It has two properties. It has two properties, and one is name, another one is age. What is the value of name? Prasad, what is the value of name? Oh, not having the breakfast. What is the value of age, ma? 25. Good. Now that's good. Now, now, how do you print this age value? To get object values, to get object values, we can use obj dot console.log if I write obj dot age. Now, what it will print, sir? Obj dot age bole to 25. This is called dot notation. Dot notation. Dot notation means you will write the object name dot property name or method name. Object name, object dot property name or method name, you will write it. Same way, console.log. You can even do something like this kind of array form. Most people will not tell you this, but this is also there. If you write it here, obj brackets age, which is index signature. This one answer is also 25, and this is called index signature. Object stores the information in a key value pair. They are used for any data storage or transaction or manage kind of thing. There are some databases like MongoDB which uses only objects, not tables. And this object, if you want to get the values inside the object, you will write object dot property name. Object dot property name. Object dot property name means obj dot age. obj dot age बोले तो obj के अंदर age value क्या है, which is 25. The same logic you can also try it in the form of indexes. Like in the array, how you will give array of 0 index, array of first index, array of second index. Similarly, you can give obj of age. Any doubt, sir? Any doubt till now? You can have thousands of values also. You can have how many values you like. Now, this is the interesting thing. You cannot have for one key only one value. One key, one value. What if, sir, this guy is having two names? Understand it. Object is a individual property. Object is a individual property. That means each and every person will have their own object. All these objects can be stored separately, but basically object is a individual property. Create an object user with email and password as attributes or properties. Now, every property will be separated by comma. Every property is separated by comma. until the last. If I have another one property, you will put comma and you will write it in another property, sir. Online, please try this question. Online, try this question. Create an object, create an object user with email and password as properties. Just create it, sir. Slowly we'll do, don't worry. We are going slowly. It might take it another week, like to complete it in the more than what we planned. Mostly by end of the Jan, your course will be completed. From now onwards, as of my knowledge, it will take it exactly 3 weeks. Okay. But as we are going slowly, it might take it kind of 3.5 to 4. Okay. And believe me, if it takes another one more week also, I don't mind. I want everyone to be cleared. And this Saturday, we are going to have another doubt clearing session until this Saturday, whatever we complete. Okay. We have till now 2 doubt clearing sessions, I think. One is on HTML and one is after CSS. Now in the JavaScript basics, we will complete and we'll have it. Okay, ma? Good. Online, someone tried it. Let me print it. You can give any name you like. You can give any name you like. And I am giving the name user as they said it in the question. User, you have to take it. email is हो गया. Password हो गया. Now, can anyone tell me how to print this email? Console.log, console.log, user.email. So, dot is used to access the properties of object. Dot is used to access the properties of object, right or not? Now, one interesting question. Everyone, one question. From starting of the JavaScript class, from the first day onwards, you are writing every day one statement. Console.log. उसमें dot है ना? Why? What is the use of dot? Just now only you got it. What is the use of dot? To dock the. देखो, log console.log will print it in output. I know that. Understand my question? Console.log में dot है ना? Normally, where you will put dot now? Just now only we learned. In what you will use dot ma? Here you used user.email na? Here you wrote user.email na? Why did you write user.email? Inside, to access object values, to access object properties, you will use something called dot notation. And console is also object, sir. Till now you have not seen na? Everything in your JavaScript is actually an object. Console.log. You know what I'm printing this time? Console. Console में console print कर रहा है. Now, like, huh? Edit dot length. क्या edit? You mean string dot length? Array dot length. Sir, you used array dot length, sir. Array is also an object. You use string dot length, sir. String is actually an object. Everything is an object here. Now you go here, console. Can you see console? Can you see the console, sir? Console के अंदर, console is an object. If you refresh, you will see that. See, console is having bases. Originally, console is by browser. If you remember, I told you console browser का value है. Console browser object है. वो console object के अंदर log का नाम एक method है. वो function print करता. Not only console.log, you can try console.info, console.error, console.group, console.time, console.table. So many things you can try because console is an object. Online, any doubts? Online, any doubts? Online, any doubts, ma? No. Next. Next. Objects can be objects can be objects can be copied into other objects such as let x equals to user. User is one object and you are giving user object to then everything in the user will also apply to x. Will also apply to x. This is called deep copy. Why? Because it not only gives the values, it also gives the address. Now x and user are actually same now because they both are having same address. For example, instead of this, in this user, if I created, imagine user 1, let user 1. Now, do you think user 1 and user are equal? Are they both equal, ma? Are they both equal or not? No, why? Address अलग रहता. But user and x are equal because address भी same रहता. Because user and x address will be same. That is called deep copy. Deep copy. Next. I will give you in real time some example and we will write a certain program to print it. Later I will give you later I will store it in object. Perfect. Yeah, each time it will create one object and that objects will be coming to the JavaScript and it will store it as an object now. Then each and every time whenever they submit it, automatically that object will be pushed into one array and JavaScript maintains one array. In that array, it will push one value. So wherever you want it to print, you will print the array of objects. Are you getting my point? Now let me write it here. Const. I will write it here. Const. Now please understand real time one. Okay. If you are not getting it, you can tell me. But this one I will give with real time examples only. Const users equals to one array. Sir, I am trying, but at the rate dot are not supported in the mail. I didn't get it, ma. I didn't get it, Alkef. Now, see, in my website, someone like Hemant gave me this example. Hemant said it like in the portfolio, he put it some kind of form. Imagine in my website also one form is there. That form contains only two fields. One is name, another one is email. They will write the name, they will write the email, they will click me send. They will write the name, they will write the email, they will click the send. The moment they do this, it will come to JavaScript. This is HTML. Na? From HTML, it will come to JavaScript. Sir, how it will come, sir, when you click a button? We will learn later, don't worry. But it will come. Once it come, na, I will create one object. I will be like, okay, let's write it here. Let obj equals to something. Obj equals to a new object. And inside this object, okay, name equals to whatever the name they enter. From HTML, it will come to JavaScript. After coming to the JavaScript, it will create one object, sir. In this object, it will write the name. It will write some name, whatever the name they enter. It will write the email and it will write it whatever the email they want. After writing this all, JavaScript also maintains one empty array. Then JavaScript will be like, it will push this whole object into this empty array. Next time when user submits, again that whole value will submit into array. Then again enter, again the whole value goes into the array. So when you are going with like this, multiple objects in one single array, you will get a big array. This array you will print it. Now you know what I will do? I will just give you array. I want you to print it. Is it clear, ma? Now let's try it. Online, someone is having a doubt. Sir, when I solve the question, create an object user email address properly. @gmail.com instead of it's want dot or quotation in this character. See, your example, if you put it something like, if you keep it the email in quotation mark, it will not ask anything. It will not say anything. If you did not put it in quotation, now it will say the problem. You have to take it as a string online, whoever asked it. Now here, I am just giving it. JBC. Next, BCD. Next, CCD. Now everyone see, my array contain how many objects? How many objects are there in the array? 3. Can you print those 3? Can you print those 3? Anyone can think, I will give you 2 minutes time. I want you to print those things. Just to print all emails in console. Just to print all emails in the console. You have 3 emails now? 3 people submitted now? वो पूरा 3 पीपल का ईमेल प्रिंट करा कंसोल में ऑनलाइन. इज इट क्लियर? Participate sir online. Print all the emails into the console. Try it sir, put the paper. Online people just type it sir. You can write it in VS Code and just send it. Someone is giving it user dot email. That is wrong. Why? Because users is a array. Inside this array, you have it like email 3 times. If you write just email, will it print 3 times email? No. Good online. Pooja, it's right answer. Reshma, it is right, but the problem is you did it for something like zero index. Only zero index. What about the first one, second one? Okay. Nagaraj, you tried for loop. That is good, but I did not teach the for loop still now. Now, the logic is very simple, ma. Users dot for each. To go to each and every element, you will use for each. What you will use? For each. In this for each, in this for each, inside it will take one function, sir. Now, function. And it will take two things. One is element and another one is index. I'm taking the element and you can write it a normal function. Okay. Now here element. Now open, close. Now after keeping it, I wanted to print console.log ELE dot email. What is this ELE dot email? First time ELE will be the first value, then ELE will be the second value, then ELE will be the third value. Online, is it clear? Online, is it clear, ma? Next. Any doubts, ma, here? No. Next one. Write a write a program to add 55 at the end of password of all passwords and return and return the password values. Now, someone in the online is asking it like, sir, what is for each? For each will work it for each and every element of the value. For each will work it like each and every element of the value. If you take this array, if you take this array, first time, it will think it like when you are writing for each, first time, it will take the first object. Second time, it will take the second object. Third time, it will take the third object. Any doubt, sir? Everyone try this. Tell me what you want me to do. One more time. Do it. Online, try it, sir. Online, is it done, ma? Online, please mention your answers and respond it, sir. Very few people are responding it. I wanted everyone's participation, sir. Good. Perfect. Now here, problem is online everyone tried for each. But can you see here what I asked here? What I asked, ma? Can map return the values? Can the map able to return the values, sir? No. Sir, sorry. Can the for each can return the values? No. Map can return the values. You are right. Map only will return the values. For each cannot return. So instead of for each, you should print the map. If I do this, yesterday whatever we discussed, these are the practical examples. Now it will change and will return in as a new arrays. Now you can see it actually. See it printed this only, sir. Why it printed this only, sir? Because it has only one, I think. Now map I did not added anything. Email. Our logic is adding password and 55. ELE dot password is 55. Why it printed LPPC? Console.log ELE. When you are doing, sir, if you are returning something, where are you storing it, sir? X equals to. Let's store it somewhere now. Console.log. Now it will print all the passwords. 78. Why? Because ELG.password it's taking number. Number and number addition it is happening. So I wanted to add 55 at the end. So I will take it as a string. 2355. Everyone understand it, sir? Can I use for each for this? No, because for each cannot return the values. We cannot use for each for this, and because for each cannot return the values. Yesterday we did this for each, and now we are doing map. Next one. Where is the return keyword? Someone. Oh, where is the return keyword, sir? I did not put it return keyword now. Now actually, you are just printing it only. I will return. ELE dot password plus 55. Now it will return. Tell me. देखो. Wait. Your wish. Now. Now. Next one, sir. Next one. Let me give here. Let me give here object somewhat more better. See, this is a real-time data, sir. Name, Prasad, age, 26. Every see, can anyone tell me why I'm getting error? Comma. Comma. Good. Name, Shaker. Name, name, Supraja. Simple. Now, I have total 3 names now. 55. Now, I have total 3 names now. Can anyone print only? I wanted to print the details of persons who has name Prasad. Write a program to print the program to print in console with the name Prasad. What is the name, ma? Can anyone print it? Online readouts. Online, does anyone have any questions, ma? If anyone completed the code, you can print it. You can just write it back. Online, anyone have any doubts? I'm not asking you, I'm not asking you to, kind of print it like, you see, someone is doing if case. Did I explain the if till now? Did I explain the if case now? No, actually it is true. Someone wrote it with if case, it works. But instead of if you want only particular data, how you will do? Filter. What you will do? Filter. See, I am giving one example for each, one example for map. तो ये example filter से करना है. करो. Online Pooja, your answer is right. I want you to try it with filter. Online. Online, just try it, sir. I don't know. In online, so many people are there which are not responding. I don't know why. Are you all getting it my point, man? Did you all understand till now? We'll do more and more examples only. Don't worry. We'll do more and more real-time examples only. Don't worry. Now, I will only do it for you. Then I will give example. देखो. Let x4 equals to users dot filter. What the filter will do, sir? Filter will take it only the elements which satisfies the condition. Now here, element. Now here, it will return the element if element dot name, if it is equals to Prasad. Only the elements which name is equals to Prasad, that particular element will be sent inside the x4. Now if you print it, x4 dot password, x4, actually Prasad will come if you print it x4. See, if you print it x4, where is this? Which line? All names are Prasad only. No? Then what happened, right? Because I put equals to. When you compare two things, what you have to put, ma? Instead of that, what I am doing is I am giving the name Prasad. I am assigning it. Okay. Now it will check it only the person with Prasad. See, it is coming. Now it will store it. Now x4, whatever the x4 value contains, in that x4 password will come the Prasad ka password. The Prasad ka password, which is 26. Any doubts? Any doubts, ma? No. Don't worry. We'll do slowly one more time, the whole thing. Let me do it here. Everyone, create a dummy array movies. What is the array name? Movies. Everyone, please be active. Movies with objects having properties name, year, collection. Name, year, collection. Let's make it collection in crores, something. Collection in crores. Then I will give you task one by one. Everyone create a dummy data, sir, online. Online, please create one dummy data using the dummy array with objects having properties name, year, and collection in crores? Is it done? Online, is it done, ma? Good. Now everyone did it, sir. Let me let me also try it. Movies equals to one array. Inside the array, each one I will create name. Let's make it triple R. Let's make it some kind of year, some kind of 600 or year 2023 collection crore, which is kind of 600. Now Control C, next comma. Let's go here. Titanic. Now 1998. Now next. Your wish, Pushpa. What's the year of release, Ray? That is Pushpa 2, Ray. Pushpa is 23, na? I know, I don't know. Maybe it might reach some kind of 600, I think so. I don't know. This is one dummy data, sir. It's not real. We don't start any fan wars. Now, is this clear, ma? Online, is it clear till now? Online, is it clear till now, everyone? With the data, do you have any questions? Online, do you have any questions on the data, sir? Everyone, please respond. I will even say the people with names. Some people never responds. Everyone, is it clear, ma? Yes. Very good, sir. Now, everyone, think the question and solve it. Please think the question clearly and solve it. First one, print all movies names, print all movies names in console. Simple. खाली print करना all movies names. So quickly. Good. Online, someone answered it. The puja one. Let me copy it. Now the answer is this. Function movies dot for each function ELE name. Has everyone tried the same thing or anyone got it any different? Same na? Uh-huh. Now ye karo. Second one. Print uh, print what I can do, only the movies released in 2024. I know that if condition will solve it, but don't use if condition. Okay, use filter. Why? Because this session is not about real time. In real time, we will use if condition easily, but I want you to store it in a separate way. Okay, that is the best way. Filter. Good. We have different approaches in the online. Okay, I'm just taking it, the Dawood one. Uh, s- but even the puja one mentioned it like something kind of, uh, arrow functions. That one is actually cool. Sir, sometimes do a change. Don't do every time same thing. Instead, why don't you put it something like this, where you can use some kind of arrow function? If you put arrow function, the benefit is you don't need to write return, you don't need to write boot brace. Program will become easy na? In a single line. Arrow functions are good way to make your clean code. This one will be kind of good. I would love to put. If you put arrow functions, you can remove this return and all. That would like nice. Anyway, filter year. This is a good logic. It will work. It will print the year. Now next. See, in real time you will do this, na? You will filter it out. Now let me give another one. Understand it. This question, if you solve it, you will get really good insight. Slowly think about it. No need to hurry. Add each object, a new property. new property, status, 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 which might be hit, hit or flop, hit or flop. Okay, conditions are hit means hit is equals hit means you know, collection in crores, collection in crores should be greater than 100. Now I want to introduce you something called if else. To do this, I'm doing it. Think about it. If anyone knows it, you can try it. Okay. Now think about it. What is the question, everyone? See, the question is, first you have to go here in this first triple R one. Is the collection in crore? Is it greater than 100 or not? Yes. Then add one column, add one more property hit and give this as hit. And second one, is it greater than 100 or not? Yes. So for this also add one more thing. Next, is this greater than 100 or not? Yes. For this also, imagine I gave here something like 20 crores. Then it will become flop. Then I can make it hit. Simple now, right? Any doubts are here? Any doubts are here? No. Now, if I give it here something hit, flop, hit. Now, this one, I want you to do the same code. I want you to do using the logic code. I want you to try. I want you to try the code. So how you will do, sir? Go down, go down. There is something called conditional statements. We will go in depth of the conditional statements after this. Conditional statements means it will check the control flow. Control flow is like once if the condition is true, we will do certain actions. If the condition is false, we will do another set of actions. Now I will try this logic one more time. Now here, movies dot for each. Why for each, sir? Because I'm not returning anything. I just want to go to each and every element, update something simple. For each, it will take ELE. You can put any name, then go to each and every point. I will check it if ELE dot collection in crores is equals to 100. If it is 100, what you will do, sir? If it is 100, what you will do, sir? You will write it ELE dot status. Sir, is there any status already there? No, you can include it. Status which is equals to hit. Else ELE dot collection in crores which is equals to flop. After you do this completely, if you print it console.log, what is movies array? What is movies array? Now if you go here, movies array, something mistake, spelling mistake. ELE else status, sir. Hmm? Line number 82. Mm-hmm. Mistake it is N bhul gaya. Now, if you see this, now your object is having, why it is having a flop? Because my statement, my condition is wrong. My condition is it equals to 100. It should be greater than or equals to 100. If it is equals to 100 or not, I'm just checking. The logic is wrong. Now it will be like if you go here and check it, triple R hit in the Titanic flap and the Pushpa do it. But any doubt, sir? Are you all getting my point, ma? Imagine someone come to your website. They enter their name, they enter their age. Now you want to put into their website whether they are eligible for the uh, vote or not. You can add. Now, someone in the online asking, sir, status is not defined before now. Did you remember when we discussed arrays? I told you arrays are like infinite. Like even though you declare four values in the array, you can actually give any value. And same way objects too. Now imagine one object is there here. For example, movies is an object here. Now in this movies object, is there any column called phone number? Is there any property phone number, sir? No. If I write it here, movie is 0. And if I write it here, phone number, it should say it is not existed, but it will say undefined. Why? Because it is flexible that you can give any value in the future. You can actually give the value. And it is not necessary like everything has to be in a structure. In, for example, in first object name is there, in second object name is not there. It doesn't matter. But normal people will give a structured one in reality. Online, is it clear, sir? Online, is it clear? Online, any doubts? No. And everyone, I just have a small announcement. The class is not over. Class will be over. After the class is over, we will have our next class on Thursday. The tomorrow and day after tomorrow will be kind of gap. I will be in the off. Only my class will not be there tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Okay. And before we conclude it, I just want to tell you one more thing. Day after tomorrow, the new year is coming. Okay. I don't think about other batches, but your is a full stack batch. That means you guys had a determination to go to the full job. Okay. If you have to make your resolution, I don't know whether you make it resolution or not, but if you are making it, I know that usually we make resolutions we don't follow, but two are important. One, I wanted everyone on the January 1st itself, on the January 1st itself, prepare your resume and portfolio, or before January 1st, try it. Tomorrow is free only for you. Before 31st night, I want you to complete your portfolios nicely and make it your resumes nicely. Is it clear? And your resume, sorry, your resolution should be in the first 3 months, you should get the job. Simple. Is it clear, ma? And also try to go to dev.to or some kind of, see, I don't know whether someone recommends you or not, but always go to these platforms and write some articles, ma. Is there any one person who wrote any article in this? At least anyone attempted any article writing it? No. At least anyone read any articles? When you read it, don't you feel it like at least I should write? Write something chota one, because when you are writing it, you will learn it. When you are teaching it, you will learn it. Those kind of things help. Start documenting everything. When you write it now, you will feel accountable. For example, portfolio project you started, right? When did you started your portfolio project? Kind of it's more than 3 weeks, right? Every week I am extending it and you guys are also making it slow. Now, instead of that, imagine if you have a habit of writing diary. I don't know if you have it or not. Imagine if you are having a habit of writing diary. If you write it today, okay, I have to complete portfolio. Tomorrow also, if you write it, I have to complete portfolio. Day after tomorrow also, if you write, I have to complete portfolio. Your mind will say, "Arey, complete it," re," kind of. Because when you write something, your mind will be accountable to it. If you say write it like, okay, I have to do this today, your mind will say, yes, do it. If you don't write it now, your mind will say, chhod do, kal karungi. And that is what the problem. Are you getting my point, sir? Okay. It's just a simple triggering one. If you have any other doubts, you can mention it. Even in the groups, I will be active from today. Okay. Now, I hope everyone understand the object, sir. And resume format, group today I will mention, today evening I will mention some ATS formats resumes. You can just check on those things. Okay. But I'm telling it, those are just templates. If I see anyone's exact copy of the same resume with the name editing, that is wrong. Okay. I will mention some of the top ATS score resumes. Okay. Yeah. That's it for today, ma. Thank you all. And online, if you have any doubts, you can mention it, sir. Online, any doubts? Online, any doubts are there? కోడ్ రాయలేదా ఒకసారి షేర్ చేద్దాం నాన్న రాసుకో online also mention your doubts, sir. Where can I find the notes? You can find the notes into the GitHub, ma. We have a GitHub. In the Git, it will be there. It will be in the Drive and the GitHub both. Now, overlay resumes are better. I don't think so, ma. I don't prefer any kind of resume portfolios. If you go to overlay for something, there will be so many people who uses the same kind of portfolio websites. So better don't use it. Make it something creative. When we will see export Excel and PDF using JavaScript. Export Excel and PDF. What does it mean by export Excel? You wanted to make it whole thing as like a table data. You wanted to export in a Excel format. That you will see last actually, because in last we will have something libraries. That is library. But to export into Excel or PDF, we will use some libraries. Okay, those libraries we will discuss last actually. Any other doubts you can mention it, ma. Good. I hope offline also it's clear. Someone Snehal, sir, I have developed a portfolio, but one issue I face that I give different color for a different section, but in section there will be a body colors. So I wanted to remove the gap of two sections. If you give me the link, do one thing. Even though if it is half completed, try to create a link, or when you do here, for example, this is the page. Guys, uh, do you know this? Like if you take this page, if you go to the terminal, new terminal, you can see something called ports. Did you guys ever tried it? This is one of the VS Code new feature. I don't know whether someone told you or not. If you go here, ports, terminal, you can actually forward a port. What does it mean by forward a port? Like for example, my website is running in localhost. My website is running in localhost. What is the localhost port number? 5500 ना? 5500 में रन हो रहा है ना? देखो 5500 में रन हो रहा है port number. Now if I ask forward a port number 5500, then if I give it, then automatically it will open one link, sir. It will give you one link, and that link, if you give it to me directly, I can able to see your site. Are you getting my point, ma? Dekho, see, if I click on forward a port 5500, open it, unable to port, the host may not be what available, or remote port already maybe already forwarded. No. Visibility 5500. Why it is not going on correctly? Not able to see it. I don't think so if you can open it, but actually forward port will give you the link. I don't know why it's not working, but just check it on, sir. Okay, for me, it's the issue with the GitHub, sir. See, signing in with GitHub is a problem to me. But if you have it like this problem is not there, it will work, sir. Okay, cancel. Sign in, continue. Uh, yeah, but just try it, sir. And in the chat, you can put it in the, kind of group. I will respond. Okay, ma? Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you all, sir.